Steve, quite simply, what are your thoughts after that today?
Missed chances. Sending off, still don't quite get that. I don't know how he can come up with 2 yellow cards in that little melee that's gone on there. Tom Flanagan, booked for spinning the lad round. Yeah, definitely a booking for that. Don't see anything else. He's actually taking the lad away from Marco Light. So I don't know how the referee can come up with 2 yellow cards in that short space of time. Sending off has cost us the game, along with the missed chances we've had when we've been on top in the game. We've had probably more chances, more shots, more efforts on target. I think the only reason the possession stats will probably be down on the back of that is having 10 men for such a long period of time. But you can't afford to do that. Can't afford to go down to 10 men, 57th minute. Very, very difficult then to go and win the game.
Have you spoken to Tom Flanagan over the incident?
Yeah.
Okay. Much earlier, some good moments for your team in the first half. Some near misses. It started the second half very brightly.
But not good enough though, Stu. Really, that's the bottom line with it. Some good opportunities. Got it to target. We got to score when we get a couple of those opportunities, and be more ruthless. That's the bottom line with it. And if we end up doing that, even if we get the sending off, we don't have to worry about it because we'd be a couple of goals to the good.
What about the way your team responded down to 10? It's never easy. We know that.
I think first and foremost, when we first went down to 10, I think then it becomes a little bit difficult because you've got to settle into a little bit of a different shape. There's a few positional changes which will obviously disrupt any sort of rhythm. I think then with a couple of substitutions later on that, maybe we could have still got a goal out of one of those. But really, all the damage is done long before the substitutions and late in the game. The damage is already done then. And then, of course, like every team, would take their time on everything that goes on then. So it takes any sort of rhythm out of the game that you want to get in it.
And what about the goal? From an Accrington point of view, they'll say a terrific header. What about from a Shrewsbury point of view, the goal?
Then we'll say could have been closed down by 2 players. Not one, 2 of us could have closed it down. And then we've got on the wrong side for the header. We need to be inside him where we can defend that, not on the outside of him. So that's why he gets a clear header in. So from our point of view, not very good at all.
But over the game, your team's defensive performance, you limited Accrington to very little. Do you take some encouragement from that?
Difficult at the moment, we've just lost a man, just lost a game. It's a game that we can get something out of. It's almost a little bit like the same thing we've had probably from word go. We don't take enough of our chances when we get on top in a game, and that sometimes can be the difference.
Daniel Udo got on for the final 15 minutes, so clearly moving in the right direction, having not been involved last week.
Yeah, obviously he wasn't, not probably ready to start in this game or anything like that. But great to have Dan back, and pleased that he's not feeling that troublesome ankle that he had early on in pre-season. So hopefully that situation is cleared up for Dan.
What's the situation with Aidan O'Brien, who wasn't in the 18s?
He's going to London on Monday. He had the injection. The injection may take a little bit longer to work than anticipated because it doesn't work immediately. Otherwise, we'd all have injections for our ailments. And he's going down to London to see a specialist, one of the top specialists in that area, on Monday. So we'll probably know a little bit more then by Tuesday's game for you guys.
Very frustrating for everybody concerned. Aidan, in particular, coming to a new club, and these things can't be helped, of course, but frustrating all the same.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is for him as well. So, in days like today, that's where you need him. You need him up to speed, which is why we signed him, because he'll give us that extra little bit of quality, and we need that at the top end of the pitch.
Thanks for your time, Steve.
Thank you.